Hello everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Rainbow.
And I brushed my teeth today.
So you don't smell like garlic anymore.
Breath. I enjoyed some garlic yesterday. We're talking about all the goodness of garlic. We've learned about the history. Today we'll learn about some garlic facts. But still, garlic is something we often think of as part of our food, some of our favorite dishes. You mentioned garlic bread.
Yes.
I haven't had garlic bread in a while. I should make that.
Here.
Are there other things, other foods you love to eat with garlic?
I think stir fry has a lot of garlic in it that I love
and ginger,
to eat.
Very common, yeah.
But I do have a question because I want to try cooking some garlic-infused Western foods. What are some good recommendations?
I have one that I noticed just recently. It's actually a Western style of a Vietnamese noodle dish.
Oh, what's that?
But it was in the New York Times.
Okay.
They have a cooking section.
Okay.
They put out recipes. This, at the end of last year, they said this was the most popular recipe of 2022.
What is it?
On the New York Times cooking website, and you can get all these recipes for free. The full name was San Francisco Style Vietnamese American Garlic Noodles. It's basically noodles, so you can use spaghetti or whatever, some fish sauce, some soy sauce, some oyster sauce, a few green onions, and if you're making it for 2 people, 10 pieces of garlic in each dish.
That's a lot.
So 5 pieces of garlic in one amount of noodles. It sounds like too much. It's not. It's delicious. And if you pair it with some seafood or some shrimp or crab or something, it is so good. And I loved it. I saw the recipe. I made it. My wife loved it. It's now one of her favorite dishes. And a few months later, at the end of the year, we discovered that everyone on the New York Times website loves it as well. It was the #1 recipe from last year.
I'll have to try that.
And it uses a lot of garlic.
It's amazing.
But as we're going to find today, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I'm going to live forever because I like to make San Francisco style Vietnamese American garlic noodles. I think I got that right. It's got a lot of garlic. Garlic's good for you. It's got goodness. Let's find out about it. Garlic is surrounded by legends. In many cultures, garlic was placed in the rooms of pregnant women to ensure a healthy birth. Another legend was made popular in Bram Stoker's book Dracula. In the book, garlic was used as a tool to scare away vampires, but it was used to keep away evil long before the book's release. The beliefs probably have something to do with garlic's real health benefits, such as preventing colds. All right, so let's learn more about the goodness of garlic. We're in part 2. Let's see what the article says. And we begin today with garlic is surrounded by legends. Interesting. So here we're kind of getting into the folklore, the myths, the legends of garlic. This isn't about kitchen stuff. This isn't about what scientists tell us is in the garlic with vitamins and da-da-da. No, this is what comes to us from ancient cultures, from ancient stories, because that's what legends are. When we think of Greek myths and Greek legends, the stories of Hercules, the story of the Trojan War, the story of the journey to the west with the monkeys and stuff in Chinese legends.
Yeah.
These are old stories, probably not real history, although there might be a little bit of truth in there. But no, they're more like fairy tales, stories that people have been telling for thousands and thousands of years, and they pass on good ideas and good advice and wisdom, and we learn from these legends. We get entertained by legends. Occasionally we make these legends into books or movies, but they're just ancient stories that come to us from cultures around the world. For example, have you heard the legend of Lady Godiva?
I've only heard of the chocolate, not the legend.
This is a legend. About 1,000 years ago, this rich lady in England had a cruel husband, and she asked him to be kind to the people, and he said, I will only do it if you ride through town naked, and she did, and the people respected her, and her husband, who was mean, was not happy.
I thought it was about giving chocolate to everyone.
No, look at the thing. It's a lady covered in hair, but nothing else.
Oh, cool.
Lady Godiva. Anyways, it's an old story.
In many cultures, garlic was placed in the rooms of pregnant women to ensure a healthy birth. Oh, I know about this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like good luck.
And it
wards off bad spirits.
And it makes the baby smell better.
Smells like
garlic. Baby.
Okay, so pregnant is when a woman has a big belly because there's a baby inside it. Okay, and of course animals can be pregnant as well. They carry their children, the ones that carry their children inside their bodies. She gave her seat to a pregnant woman on the bus, probably because she was showing. Now, some pregnant women you can't tell, but if they want to sit down, they could possibly be pregnant but just have a very small stomach. Maybe they're very skinny, or maybe it's just the first couple months, but I think you should always pay attention because you never know who might need the seat on the bus.
That's a very good bit of advice. Back to the article, another legend. So this is another old story that comes to us from the past. Oh, this is one I'm more familiar with.
Oh.
Another legend was made popular in Bram Stoker's book Dracula, or
With
Dracula.
the teeth.
Of course, this is the story of garlic and vampires,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
In the book, in Dracula, and in many other books and movies about vampires since then, in the book, garlic was used as a tool to scare away vampires, but it was used to keep away evil long before the book's release. Often in vampire movies, you'll see the person who's afraid of the vampire, thinks the vampire will attack them, and they wear a necklace made of garlic or hang garlic around their bed. I think the thought is the strong smell of garlic is too much for vampires, so they won't drink your blood if you have garlic around you.
The beliefs probably have something to do with garlic's real health benefits, such as preventing colds. Yeah, this is something that I was taught a lot too.
Okay.
Eat garlic so that you don't get germs and you won't catch a cold.
Preventing colds and vampires.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I would like to stay away from both of those things
Me too.
if possible. All right, we'll take a break and then we'll be back with more cool garlic facts.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们在第一天的课文读到，大蒜其实是开花植物，那么它的使用可以追溯到数千年前。接着来看看课文就写到说 ，Garlic is surrounded by legends。大蒜与传说密切相关。那么 surround 这个动词可以表达环绕、围绕或者是包围，在这边呢是表达与什么密切相关，与什么有关。那么 legend 这个名词它可以表达传说、传奇故事，也可以用来指传奇人物。Mike 老师在解释单字时，他就有提到 folklore， 那是表达民间传说或是民俗的意思。还有用到 myth，myth 可以指神话，它也有迷思的意思。好，那我们就来看看跟大蒜有关的传说。在很多文化里啊，大蒜会被放在孕妇的房间来确保健康生产。那么另外一个传说呢，则是因为这个 Bram Stoker 德古拉的这本书而广为流传。在这本书当中，大蒜就被用来当作去吓走吸血鬼的工具。不过呢，早在这本书出版之前，它就被用来驱邪了。好，我们来看单字 pregnant， 它就是形容怀孕的。那么 vampire 是指吸血鬼。好，那再来看到课文接着提到啦，这些看法很可能跟大蒜真正的健康益处有关，像是它可以预防感冒。那这边用到一个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看这个重点是 have to do with 是指跟什么什么有关。那我们要表达两者关联程度呢，常见的说法有 A have something to do with B 就可以表达 A 和 B 有关。那么 A have nothing to do with B 就是 A 和 B 无关。A have a lot to do with B 则表示 A 和 B 大有关系。好，那我们再有个例句 Your attitude has a lot to do with your performance 你的態度與表現有很大的關係。那我們繼續回課文中。
It can be used for more than flavor. When crushed, garlic cloves release a sticky substance that's a great glue for art projects. This substance is also responsible for garlic's strong smell and is why the smell sticks around. The smell is a natural defense against bugs and animals, but it clearly doesn't work too well on us. If you have trouble getting the smell off your hands, rub them with a steel spoon. Not everyone should eat it. Garlic can prevent blood clotting, so you should stop eating it before an operation, even a minor one. Also, garlic should be kept away from pets, especially cats and dogs, as it is poisonous to them. In any case, this pungent, tasty plant certainly is fascinating. All right, we're back with another cool fact. Garlic, can be used for more than flavor.
Ooh.
So we're talking about uses of garlic that aren't about cooking with it, you putting it in your food. That's when we use it for flavor, right? For the taste of garlic. So how else can you use garlic? It's going to be interesting. It says when crushed, garlic cloves release a sticky substance that's a great glue for art projects.
Weird.
This actually answers questions because when I'm making that San Francisco noodle dish, when I'm doing all the garlic, your fingers get
really
sticky.
sticky.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a use for that. I just thought, okay, garlics make your fingers sticky. This especially, you can notice it when you cut it up really, really small or when you crush garlic. And they do have these special kitchen tools. It's a garlic press. You put the garlic in a thing, you squeeze it together, and it crushes the garlic, so just little bits and the juice come out. When you crush something, basically you put pressure on it from all sides.
Break it.
You push it in from all sides. If you have an empty can, you might crush it between your hands or under your feet. It goes from being like a can size to being very flat. For example, be careful not to crush the eggs in the shopping bag. Yeah, if you're putting your groceries in the bag, don't put the eggs under the watermelon. The watermelon will crush the eggs and then you'll have a big mess.
This substance, the sticky thing, this substance is also responsible for garlic's strong smell and is why the smell sticks around. The smell is a natural defense against bugs and animals, but it clearly doesn't work too well on us. So I do know some people who keep crushed garlic around, put it like right outside of the door just to line it up there and then the bugs don't come in.
Really?
Yeah, this is like in some small town in America.
Interesting.
Like
bugs don't come in and your guests don't come in because your whole house smells like garlic. Hey, no bugs. So that's an interesting use for it. And the sticky stuff comes from also the smelly stuff. So it's all related. Now here's a good tip, because a lot of times if you are cooking with garlic, you will notice you get it on your fingers.
And you can't wash it quite off.
And if you rub it with a towel, it'll still be there. So what do if you're, on a date or something like that? If you have trouble getting the smell off your hands, here's a good tip. What would you do? Rub them with a steel spoon.
Yeah, I've tried that before.
Interesting. So something in the steel.
Yep, it just cancels it out.
Get rid of the garlic smell. That is very, very interesting. And as we mentioned, you can also use them as defense against bugs.
That's right. And defense means protection against something. Basically, in war, in sports, or in life, a defense is a border of protection. So, for example, this animal has several defenses to protect itself. For example, maybe it has got some poison. So if you come over, I'm going to bite you and you're going to die. That's a defense. That's a form of protection.
All right, our last garlic fact. This is also interesting. I didn't know this one. It's a good tip. Not everyone should eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now we don't just mean, of course, if you don't like the taste of garlic, you shouldn't eat it. That's fine. But in certain situations, everyone should avoid garlic. Now, what are those situations? This is important. Garlic can prevent blood clotting. So you should stop eating it before an operation, even a minor one. Wow, that's a tip that could save your life.
Yeah,
when your
that's
blood
so
clots, it basically dries up, right? If you cut yourself,
stops bleeding.
You'll bleed for a little bit, for a few minutes, but if your body is healthy and normal, the blood will slowly stop, and then of course it'll stop flowing and it'll get better. But garlic makes your blood, we would say, thinner.
Yeah.
So it'll just keep bleeding.
Oh my goodness.
If that's a little cut on your hand, that's fine. But if you're being given surgery and you're being cut open, that could be really dangerous. So if you're going to a hospital for surgery, avoid garlic.
Also, garlic should be kept away from pets, especially cats and dogs, as it is poisonous to them. So if you have cats or dogs in the house, be very, very careful. If your dog or cat is there, they're not going to be picking up the pieces if it drops on the floor. In any case, this pungent, tasty plant certainly is fascinating, and sometimes you've got to be careful with it, but otherwise it can really add to your life and to your food.
There you go. But yes, certain foods like garlic, like chocolate, I think onions
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
These are poisonous.
Not good.
For dogs, cats, certain animals can't eat certain things. You might think, oh, I didn't eat my food. I'll give it to Muffy, my little dog. But depending on the food, it could be poisonous or also have too much salt and fat and things like that. So be very careful about what foods you give to your pets. Some of them could be poisonous. If something is poisonous, it has poison inside.
It would probably kill them.
It could. It certainly could make them very sick. Poison is a natural substance, or it can be man-made, but often it comes from nature. We might get it from certain plants, like mushrooms might be poisonous, and something in the chemicals of the poison will hurt living things. So if you eat poison, you'll get sick. If you eat too much poison, you could die. And we get poison from lots of things, but often from natural things, flowers, mushrooms, certain plants can be poisonous, and what is poisonous for humans might not be poisonous for animals and vice versa. So be careful when you're dealing with poisonous things. For example, poisonous household chemicals should be kept away from small children. Things like bleach and cleaning products. If you swallow them or eat them, they're very bad for you because they're poisonous.
Okay, so I've got a what do you think question for you after we finished our article about garlic. What are some other beliefs about or uses for garlic that you know of?
Well, I found the history interesting, and of course the Mesopotamians, the Egyptians, they all loved garlic. I learned that one belief about garlic is that Roman generals used to give it to their soldiers because they thought it made them stronger and braver in battle.
Oh, that sounds like the athlete thing that we read about.
Maybe they were just smellier. And in fact, they believed it was so good that the Roman generals would plant fields of garlic in the battlefields, thinking that just being near the garlic would make their soldiers fight better.
We should do that as an experiment, you know, eat garlic every day and see what happens to our strength.
I don't know if it would make me fight better, but I want to win the battle because I want to cook some chicken with that garlic over there. That looks really good. And I also learned that if you dream about garlic being in your house, that's good luck. And if you dream about eating garlic, you will discover hidden secrets.
Ooh, okay. Maybe it has to do with getting rid of bad luck.
It could. I have no idea. I just like to dream about eating garlic. That sounds like a good
I also learned that you can use it to clean the toilet, so you can Google that. That's pretty cool.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Maybe you don't have any detergent left.
I just go buy some soap. I don't want to ruin my garlic. I gotta put it in my noodles. Thanks for joining us, guys. That's all the time we have today. Eat some garlic, enjoy yourselves, but don't eat too much or, take a mint. We'll see you back here sometime soon. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.
大蒜的功用不限于调味，当它被压碎的时候呢，这个蒜瓣会释放出一种粘性物质，很适合作为艺术气化的粘着剂。那也是这种物质啊，造成了大蒜强烈的味道。这种气味是抵御虫子和动物的天然防御品。好，那么课文就提供一个小撇步，他就说，如果你想要去除掉手上的蒜味，你可以用钢制的汤匙来搓揉手。好，我们来看看单字 crush， 在这边是当动词，表示压碎、压扁或是 压坏。那在讲到压碎蒜瓣的时候，老师有提到一种工具叫做 garlic press， 那就表示捣蒜器。下一个单词 defense， 它是指防御物、防卫手段，它是当可数名词。这个字也可以当不可数名词来表达保卫、防御的意思。课文最后提到说，大蒜呢可以防止血液凝固，所以在手术前呢，就算只是小手术，都应该要停止食用大蒜哦。还有呢，也要注意让宠物来远离大蒜，尤其是猫狗，因为大蒜对它们有毒。好，文中的 clot 是当动词，它可以表达凝结成块，可能像血液、牛奶等等，它们会凝结成块的那种动作。再来 poisonous， 它是形容有毒的或是引起中毒的。单字例句有提到说有毒的家用化学品 ，Mike 老师有举例说明，他就提到 bleach，B-L-E-A-C-H。Bleach 表示漂白或是漂白剂。那这边2个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看第一个重点是 when 加上分词 VING 或 PP 的用法。when 当连接词呢，可以引导时间副词子句去表达在什么什么时。那么当副词子句的主词跟主要子句的主词相同时，我们就可以把副词子句的主词省略，然后把动词改分词。这个现在分词 VING 就表示主动，过去分词 PP 就表示被动。那我们用句型来看会更容易理解。假设原本句型是主词加动词 when 主词加动词，那如果前后的主词一样，就可以简化成主词加动词 when VING 或 PP。举例来说 ，Jenny wears earplugs when she sleeps。那可以把它简化成 Jenny wears earplugs when sleeping。Jenny 在睡觉时戴耳塞。好，那第二个重点是 have trouble 加上动词 ing 是表达做什么有困难，难以做到某事。Trouble 也可以换成 difficulty 或者是 problems 等等。举例来说 ，He's had trouble finding a stable job。他一直难以找到稳定的工作。好，以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Garlic is surrounded by legends. In many cultures, garlic was placed in the rooms of pregnant women to ensure a healthy birth. Another legend was made popular in Bram Stoker's book Dracula. In the book, garlic was used as a tool to scare away vampires, but it was used to keep away evil long before the book's release. The beliefs probably have something to do with garlic's real health benefits, such as preventing colds. It can be used for more than flavor. When crushed, garlic cloves release a sticky substance that's a great glue for art projects. This substance is also responsible for garlic's strong smell and is why the smell sticks around. The smell is a natural defense against bugs and animals, but it clearly doesn't work too well on us. If you have trouble getting the smell off your hands, rub them with a steel spoon. Not everyone should eat it. Garlic can prevent blood clotting, so you should stop eating it before an operation, even a minor one. Also, garlic should be kept away from pets, especially cats and dogs, as it is poisonous to them. In any case, this pungent, tasty plant certainly is fascinating.
Hello, I'm Matt.
I'm Carolyn.
Today we're playing Guess the Bear. We each have 3 cards with words or phrases and example sentences where those words or phrases are replaced with the word bear. We'll each have 1 minute to see if we can guess all 3 words or phrases. Okay, you're up first. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, 1 minute, let's begin. Okay, your first one is an adjective. He gave his seat to a bear woman on the bus. I'm currently 6 months bare with a girl.
Pregnant.
Yes. Next one is a noun. This snake has a unique bear to protect itself. In my bear, I didn't know about her problem.
Defense.
Yes, good job. Okay, your next one is a 2-word phrase. I'm bearing bear completing this problem. Can you help me? Luke was bearing bear getting his car started this morning.
Having trouble?
Exactly, yes, that's right. So I was surprised to go that one. So they said, yeah, I'm having trouble completing this problem. Can you help me? And Luke was having trouble getting his car started this morning. I felt weird saying that I'm currently 6 months pregnant with a girl. It sounded a bit strange coming from me, I think, for the word pregnant. But yeah, I'm glad you got it.
Yeah, 3 for 3. Okay, a minute on the clock.
Yep.
All right, first word is a noun. One word. The bear of the ghost pirate ship lives on. King Arthur's bear is a well-known story.
Oh, legend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, next one is verb, one word. Be careful not to bear the eggs in your shopping bag. I accidentally bared the ants under my feet.
Crush?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, last one is a phrase. It's 4 words.
Okay.
Good luck. I don't understand. What does that bear, anything I just said? She bear nothing, bear him after their breakup.
Well, so read the second sentence again?
She bear nothing, bear him after their breakup.
Wait, have nothing to do? Want nothing to do? With?
Yes.
Have nothing to do with want nothing?
Yes.
Which one was it? Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
Wow.
Which one was it? Have or want?
Have to do with.
Have to do with.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
So I don't understand. What does that have to do with anything I just said? And she has nothing to do with him after their breakup.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
one confused me just because like having the word in the middle and I didn't know, it just threw me off. The first sentence I thought I had it, and then when you said the second one,
Yeah, I don't know if I would have been able to guess that.